Hello my fellow wiggling weirdos. Today we're checking out the Dispersion Delay by NLC or Nonlinear Circuits. It's a module designed in collaboration with Lucas Abella, who is otherwise known as Justice Yeldham, a fairly iconic figure in the Australian and international noise scene. It is a trio of PT delays with bandpass filters, but we'll jump to some patches and then we'll cut back to this and I'll walk you through what's going on. Alrighty, I hope that gave you an idea of what this module brings to the table. It's noisy, huh? So basically it's 3 PT delays, each with a bandpass filter on the input. It's got individual inputs for each one and individual outputs and an all out. You've got CV control over the frequency of your bandpass filter with an attenuator as well. And you've got CV control over the delay time. No attenuator on that one. That's why I've got this bad boy here to attenuate. So a PT delay, what the heck is that? It's a delay based on the PT2399 chip. It's basically this shitty lo-fi digital delay chip that miraculously sounds quite good in lo-fi, if that's what you're going for. It has a very distinctive sound. It's been used in tons of guitar pedals, and more recently has been put in the spotlight again because of a certain instrument released by Make Noise, this Strega. So the Strega features a few PT delays in it as well. So I think a lot of people are looking at what other modular PT delay options are out there. And this is one of the big ones, I would say, because it's got 3 PT delay chips. There is also another one by NLC called Delay No More that also has 3 PT delay chips. This one's a bit different. It has bandpass filters on the input, so it disperses your signal over the frequency range. Now, Andrew at NLC, he's got a bit of a thing for chaos. So, as you might expect, this thing is noisy. It can do all sorts of crazy shit. So turning these bandpass filters on each one essentially turns it off. Like I can't hear any signal right now. And the frequency range of these bandpass filters is really, really broad. I honestly think it's too broad. So look, I'm almost all the way up. and I've still got no delay tails coming through. So somewhere around here is where it usually starts to pick it up. There we go. I forgot that I actually have some CV patched in. So I've just attenuated that down. So as you can hear, in between like 12 and 1, it's gone from maybe, I don't know, 150 hertz to probably like 600 or something. So it's only really because of the swelling feedback that we can hear it now. So it's really between 12 and like 2 is your audible range. Like up here, there's nothing. And look, I'll open up my filter so we can test it a bit. So there's a little bit coming through. But yeah, you really gotta hunt for that sweet spot with this bandpass filter. Let's try a different delay time. You got more of a Carpler strong type thing. And with a little bit of modulation over the bandpass filter, it can sound kind of nice. This is a bipolar sine wave. So it needs just a little bit because that sweet spot is so narrow. And yeah, it gets pretty noisy in certain spots. There you go. This isn't clipping on my mixer or anything. This is just the sound of the module. All right, let's bring in another delay. So I'm just using the all output at the moment so I can hear all 3 delays. So as you can see, it's a pretty finicky module. I want to say that I actually really like the sound of this module, and it's absolutely contributed a sonic character to my case. But yeah, it is quirky. And there's that classic NLC chaos coming in. So this is not a delay you're going to look at if you're looking for kind of syncopated rhythms, but it is possible if you've got a bit of time on your hands to find the spot. It's just about finding sweet spots. That's what this module's about. See, I think that's pretty sweet. Let's bring in another delay. Oh, also this CV over the bandpass frequency, it's normal to all 3. So you've got, if I turn attenuators up on these ones, then it'll also, yeah, that same signal will affect any of the delays you like. See if I can get kind of a bassy thing on this one. So there's our 3 delays all in action, each one affecting a different point in the frequency spectrum. So if I close my filter again, we'll probably lose some of this. Oh. It's crank that feedback. So as you can hear, when the delay times are long, injects a lot of noise and character into your signal. You do get the classic kind of pitch wobbles when you change delay time. Gnarly. Let's crank feedback on all of them. Open up that filter again. Now, have you ever heard a delay module sound like that? So this is where this module excels, you know? You get this crazy textural sound that's totally unique. So yes, it's finicky, but I think it's wonderful. I'm into it. And having separate outputs over these three delays means you can do neat things like set up kind of stereo patches. Like let's say we throw this. All right. I reckon that's probably given you a pretty cool idea of what this thing's about. It's crazy and quirky and noisy and fun. I dig it. Cheers, guys. Chat me and subscribe and all that if you are so inclined. And let me know what you reckon. Cheers.